Hello everyone, welcome to the collaboration. On today's collaboration, I will be making Albondigas Mexican Meatball Soup, guys. Today I want to give a shout out and a special thank you to Sandy for having this beautiful collaboration. We have many people cooking beautiful dishes on today, and also I want to give a special thanks to Miss Sylvia, who has created once again a beautiful thumbnail as well as a magnificent trailer to this collaboration, guys. Today is Mexican cuisine, or however you say it, collaboration. So I'm going to be explaining how I put this dish together using many beautiful vegetables, potatoes, carrots, celery, everything just beautiful in this dish, guys. This dish is amazing. I had so much fun making it. It was a challenge. The flavors that they put in it is so amazing, guys. So stay tuned while I put this beautiful Mexican meatball soup together, and let's get with it, guys. Stay freaking tuned. Welcome to the collaboration. And you guys, don't forget to check out the beautiful channels that are in this collaboration day, which will be in the description box down below. You guys go check them out. They're absolutely amazing. Okay guys, we're going to cut one large russet potato, diced medium or large, a half a small sweet potato, diced large like the potato. We're going to cut up 2 medium carrots bite sizes, and we're going to use 2 small medium zucchinis diced. You can use the Mexican squash, but I could not find the Mexican squash, so we're just going to go with the zucchini, guys. So let's stay tuned, guys. Next, we're going to put on our pot of rice. We're going to make a 1/3 cup of rice, just enough to go into our rice. We're going to set it aside. Next, I'm going to cut up 2 cloves of garlic, minced real nice and small. And now we're going to drain our rice, because we're going to set this rice to the side until we get ready to start our next step. We're going to use this rice in our meatballs. So we're just going to let it set aside so it can cool down, and we're going to just use that when we get ready to prepare our meatballs. Okay guys, I've cut up my 2 garlic cloves real nice and small, and now I'm going to get into cutting my celery, green onion, Roma tomatoes, and onion and bell peppers. We're going to cut those into, I'll have the sizes in the description box of how much you need to cut up. Don't forget about the parsley, guys. Okay, let's not forget about the cilantro. We're going to cut this up, chop it up really nice so that we can put this in our dish, guys. And we're getting ready to put our molcajete. We're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of peppercorn. We're going to have 3/4 teaspoon of whole cumin, 2 large garlic cloves, 1/4 teaspoon salt, guys. And we're going to stir that all around. She used a grinder to grind this up because she had fresh seasonings. So we're going to just use this already cut. Then we're going to ground it. And then we're going to add 1 cup of water to this, guys. We're going to stir it well, and we're going to set it aside with the rice, because we're going to use gente to put into our soup. Now we're getting ready to make our meatballs, guys. We have some pepper that we're adding into this ground beef. We have 1.5 pounds of ground beef. We have some salt that we're putting in there. We have some cumin that we're putting into our ground beef. We have some oregano that we're putting in there. Guys, I just got the chuck ground beef, but you can use lean ground beef, whatever ground beef you want. There goes the rice. We're putting the rice into our ground beef. And then we're going to go ahead and put our finely chopped onions into the ground beef, guys. Now we're going to put in our cilantro into the ground beef. You don't have to use the cilantro. She used mint, but I couldn't find the mint to put in there, so she said you can use cilantro instead. I had added 2 eggs, guys, and then I'm adding some garlic powder in there. So the measurements will be in the description box, and then we're going to stir this in. We're going to mix it in very well, guys. The rice and the egg is what is going to hold the meatballs together, guys. So we got it all mixed together. Now we're going to form our meatballs, guys. So just go ahead and start rolling them into a nice ball. You can do them in big balls, you can do them in small balls. I just decided to do them in medium-sized balls. Some are bigger than the others. I couldn't get them perfect, but this is what it is. So we have them all nice and rolled up. Now we're going to get ready to put these meatballs into our soup. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to be putting that mocajente inside with some beef broth. We're going to put inside of the pot. First, we're going to put the tomatoes and the celery and all together. The clip messed up, so it's all in the pot right now. You're going to see all that together. Right in this pot is the celery, the green onions, the Roma tomatoes, and the onions. So we're going to let this simmer until the tomatoes get mushy, guys. We're just gonna keep stirring because we want the tomatoes to get nice and mushy, and once they get nice and mushy, we're gonna add in our mocajente. We're gonna add that mocajente in there, and then we're gonna add our beef broth in there. So once we see that this is nice and mushy, then we're gonna go ahead and add in, there it is, our mocajente. I know I'm not saying it right, but that's what it is. So we're gonna put that in there, and we're gonna stir that very, very well until it's to a boil a little bit, and then we're gonna add in our beef broth, guys. It's looking really good. I mean, it's smelling so good in here. Now we just added in our beef broth right there. I use Knorr. You can make your own beef broth, or you can buy your store beef broth. You can do whatever kind of beef broth that you like. So we're gonna let that just sit, cook for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna come back and make sure it's boiling. You wanna make sure the water's boiling. Then we're gonna put our meatballs in nice and gently. I used a spoon, just like that. You don't want to drop them in because they'll splash and break. You don't want to put them in with your hands because, you know, if you got tough hands, go ahead. But the spoon works well just to drop them in very nice, just like that. And then you're going to, after you get all your meatballs in, you're going to put the lid on, and you're going to let these meatballs cook for 20 minutes. And then after the 20 minutes, we're going to start adding in our other ingredients. So got your top on. Okay, now we're going to check this. After 20 minutes, the meatballs look amazing. Look at those meatballs, guys. Oh my God, irresistible. Look at them right there. Oh, gravy, great balls of fire. Now we're going to add in our sweet potatoes and potatoes because they cook a little longer. We're going to add them in first. So we're going to add them in, put the lid on it, and let that cook for another 10 minutes, guys. And stir it a little bit. It's looking beautiful, and I'm telling you, it tastes so good. I just can't believe how amazing this dish is. Okay, guys, now we're getting ready to add in our other ingredients here. We're going to add in our zucchini and our did I say that right? Yeah, zucchini and our carrots. So we're getting ready to add those in. I just put up the description of the ingredients. They popped up on the screen. If you wanted to pause it and check that out, you could do that as well. So now we're putting in our zucchini and our carrots, guys, and then we're just going to let this simmer on low for another 20 minutes, not 20, 15 minutes, until everything is nice and tender. You don't want to overcook it and make the stuff looking good, guys. Now we're going to add on our last ingredient, which is optional. You don't have to use the cilantro, but I'm telling you, it's going to give it that magnificent flavor, and it also gives it beautiful color. So we added in the cilantro. We're just going to stir it for a few. This is pretty much done. Everything looks amazing, and we're going to get ready to plate this up. It is beautiful, and it's looking, oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. Look at that. I did that. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're coming to the end of this. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I thank everybody for coming through. Please check out the other collaborators. Their descriptions are in my description box down below. Go check them out. They are absolutely amazing. They're going to be cooking up some wonderful dishes, guys. Check this out. Look at that soup there. That is my Mexican meatball soup, my Albondigas. My Albondigas. I can't say it right, but I did it, guys. Look at that. It's amazing. amazing. It is absolutely delicious, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. I am so glad that you guys came by to watch me cook this beautiful Mexican meatball soup. And next time, I hope to see everybody there again. But thank you, Sandy and Sylvia and all the collaborators for stopping by. I truly love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to see your dishes. Stay freaking tuned, guys. Thank you for watching. Holla at your girl. Smooches.